Guess what? If you're watching this video right now, it's like your guardian angels are tapping you on the shoulder with a very special note just for you. Picture this: someone who used to be a big part of your life, like a friend you haven't seen in ages, is about to pop back up. Yep, they're gearing up to show you they've got feelings for you, and it's going to be a big deal. This person has been doing a lot of thinking, like going over every moment you both shared, and they've decided it's time to let you know how they feel. It's like they're at a crossroads, thinking it's now or never. They're a bit worried they've left it too late, but the thought of not telling you at all, that scares them even more because they'd regret it big time. Now, here's where you come in. It's time for you to take a deep breath and think about what you really want. When it comes to matters of the heart, especially with someone from your blast from the past, it can make your head spin. But don't worry. Just take your time to really soak in this news and listen to your own heart. Your feelings? They're super important, more than you might realize. Trusting your gut feeling can be tough, especially with all these emotions swirling around. It's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. You've got the right to choose what makes you happiest and feels the most true to you. Just remember to think it through with all the info you've got, keeping a clear mind. So to say it again, someone from your past is about to step up in a big way, and it's up to you to decide how you feel about it. Maybe before, you felt like you didn't have much say in things with them. But now, you've got the power to choose what's best for you. You might have felt like a side character in your own life story, especially when it came to this one person. Maybe they didn't seem too interested, or they were as mysterious as a locked treasure chest. It probably felt like they had the remote control, flipping through the channels of your interactions without asking you. Being in that spot? Not the best vibe. But here's the plot twist: the tables have turned. That old power play where it felt like you had no voice? It's history. Now you're holding the remote. They're about to spill the beans on how they really feel about you, clear as daylight. No more trying to read between the lines or guess what's going on in their head. They're ready to show their hand, and it's all about you. Reflecting on the past, they're face-palming for not stepping up sooner. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes folks don't see the gold they're standing on until they've taken a few steps away. Now, after some time out, they've got 20/20 vision on their feelings for you. They see just how much you light up their world and how gray it's been without you. You might be side-eyeing them because of how they acted before, and that's fair. But here's the scoop: their feelings for you are 100% genuine now. They didn't just wake up and decide this on a whim. They've been thinking and feeling deeply, and what they're feeling is all about you. This isn't a knee-jerk reaction. They've come to realize that life without you is like a pizza without cheese, just not right. They miss you more than they thought possible. You're like their personal sunshine, making everything brighter and warmer. Even when they tried, nothing else could fill the gap you left. At first, admitting they messed up wasn't easy, but they're past that now. They're all about making things right and showing you that this time, things are different. So they're sitting there, thinking hard about all the stuff they did and really wishing they could hit the undo button. But life doesn't come with a rewind option, right? Instead of drowning in a sea of what-ifs, they've been dreaming up ways to make things better from here on out. That's why they're getting ready to make a big move. I'm giving you a little heads up so when they do pop back into your picture, you won't be totally knocked off your feet. Sometimes surprises can make us jump without thinking, and things can get messy. But if you know something might happen, you can keep your cool and think things over before reacting. It's like knowing there's a bump in the road ahead so you can slow down in time. Now, you're the boss of this whole situation. No more playing guessing games or wondering if they feel the same way. Talking trust, it's a slippery slope when someone treats your trust like a used napkin. That sting of betrayal, totally valid. But here's the kicker, it's worth taking a step back to see the big picture. It's rare that folks are out to get you, especially those you're tight with. Life isn't a comic book with clear-cut heroes and villains, it's messier, with everyone having their backstory. Even if you're convinced someone was aiming to do you dirty, your celestial cheerleaders are nudging you to peek at the new paths this could pave for you. Getting hurt doesn't mean you're stuck on replay. The most epic comeback stories often start with choosing to trust once more. Giving trust another go lets you discover the gold in others, even when it feels like jumping without a net. You won't have to because they're planning to lay it all out there. You know how you felt like you were the only one putting your heart on the line before? Well, it's their turn now. They're about to open up big time, which is a huge deal for them and shows they mean business. But here's the kicker, just because they're stepping up doesn't mean you owe them anything. It's good to remember how things went down before, but don't let it hold you back. You've got a big heart, and you're all about giving people another chance. That's awesome. But you're also smart and deserve to be treated right. That's why you get to make the call on what happens next. Making decisions can be tough. It's like standing at a fork in the road, trying to choose which way to go and still feeling unsure. But in the end, it's all about going with what feels right for you. Mixing a bit of head thinking with heart feeling is like making the perfect snack just right for every choice you're facing. You're great at thinking of others first, but remember, it's super important to think about what you want and how you feel too. They really care about making you smile and want to be part of your life again, but they know in the end you're the boss of your choices. They can't hit a rewind button on the past, but they're hoping for a chance to show you they've learned and grown. When you're deciding what to do next, go for it with all your heart and believe in yourself. You've totally got this, whether it's making tough choices or building awesome friendships and living your dream life. You hold the magic wand, trust in your powers, and everything will turn out great. Let's close with a short wish. Hey there, universe. As they're standing at this fork in the road, looking back and ahead, give them the superpowers of clear vision and bravery. Guide them through the twisty turns of heart stuff, reminding them their feelings and gut nudges are super important. Help them find the sweet spot between thinking things through and following their heart, leading them to happiness and peace, while being open to others' feelings too. Boost their courage to respect their journey and step forward boldly, knowing they deserve all the love and high fives. Amen. Let those words sink in and feel good. You're wrapped in a big, cosmic hug always, ready to invite some good vibes? Type 888 to welcome all the good things waiting just for you. And if you've got a moment, leave a little spark of happiness in the comments for someone else who might need a boost. It's like lighting candles for others, the glow spreads and warms everyone. By sharing joy, you'll find even more smiles coming your way. Let's create a wave of good vibes together.